Hi everyone, David here. Thanks for coming back to the channel for another video. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing okay. I had a nice lay-in today because it's a public holiday. Today is Labor Day in Japan, so they're kind of giving thanks to hard-working professionals in Japan. Although a lot of people seem to be working anyway, so I don't know if that's really worked out, but not me. I've got the day off, so I'm going to try and entertain everyone if I can. What I wanted to do today, well, actually what I wanted to do was take some videos of some nice autumn leaves because it's kind of autumn leaves season now in Japan. It's carrying on for a bit longer, but I opened the curtains today and it was really raining hard, so I kind of sacked off that idea, so never mind. So today instead I'm going to talk about food one more time. Are you tired of the food videos? But it's fine. It has a kind of video game connection too. No, don't run away yet. This month is special in the gaming calendar, especially for old people like me, because the new Pokemon game is being released, which is Pokemon games because they always come in pairs. Scarlet and Violet are both being released this month. I think it's last Friday, something like that. I can't play it just yet. I have to wait a little bit longer to get my hands on a copy, but 7-Eleven are helping me out, trying to calm the shakes a bit by giving me some Pokemon tie-up themed goods and food as well. I already bought a few things. If you buy 2 kinds of ice cream from a certain selection, you can get a clear file. I never use these things, but I thought I'd get the clear file of one of the new starter Pokemon, which is, I think it's called Quaxley in the English version, but he's called, what's it, Kawasu? I don't know what where that name comes from. But yeah, I'm going to keep all my important A5 documents in there, if I have any. I just like a giveaway, you know. They've got quite a few things in 7-Eleven this week. They've got the clear files. I think if you buy some like instant udon, you can get some other, I don't know, something Pokemon related. They've got like the legendary Pokemon on there. And if you buy some bread, you can get a little tag thing. I thought it looked a bit cheap and plasticky, so I didn't bother. But enjoy that if you're into that. So, but today I wanted to try some of the tie-up themed food. Now, you might remember, people with long memories and been following the channel for a long time, I did a video where I tried some Super Mario themed products. I actually made some new products, new flavors of things, to celebrate, I think it was the opening of Super Nintendo World at USJ. I tried those, so that was nice. Yeah, hit and miss for some of them, but it was nice. I like the effort, I appreciate the effort. This time they've done a few Pokemon themed foods, but to be honest, it's a bit sneaky. They just reskin some of the things they already make. They've just put nice packaging on it, so I'm going to try them anyway. I'm not really sure what I'm letting myself in for today, so we'll find out together, okay? As you know, Pokemon is a well-loved franchise that started in Japan. I guess it started in the late 90s. With the first game Red and Green, I think that's right, in Japan on the Game Boy. Do you remember Game Boys? I do. I had a Game Boy, and in fact I had Pokemon Blue, which was a bit different. I think in England, I don't know about other countries, we had Red and Blue were the main ones, but Japan started with Red and Green. If you always wondered why they made those remakes Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, that's why, because the original Japanese were Red and Green. But yeah, so we've fast forward 20 plus years later, and then we're on to the 8th generation or the 9th generation, I'm not sure, with a Spanish themed Pokemon game. Yeah, I can't get my hands on that for a little while, so to get me through this difficult time, I'm going to try these rice balls. So let's get into it. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. I haven't had a comment for ages, so please, don't leave me hanging. I want to hear from you. Especially for some ideas, because otherwise I'll start making food videos again, so save me from myself. Please leave a comment and share this channel for everybody. Okay, so the first one today, we're trying with the original Pokeball design. This is, in Japanese they call this the Monster Ball, because Pocket Monsters is the full name of Pokemon, so in English we have Pokeballs, in Japan we have Monster Balls. So here we go, we've just got this, the skinned, wrapped Pokeball theme. What do we have today? This is pork sausage, garlic and mayonnaise. Okay, well it's my day off, so I can have garlic, that's okay. So let's get into this. Getting rice balls is quite a popular thing in Japan, the Japanese lunchbox. So you can get the kind of bento boxes, which I might have shown before on the channel, but also rice balls, sandwiches, they're kind of good lunch staples. How do I open this then? Oh, there we go. Got a little tag on the top. Just going to pull this down, completely destroy. Nice packaging. Woo. And let's, oh, there we go. Got a bit of sausage in there with a piece of seaweed across there to tie it all together. Is this called a musubi onigiri? I'm not sure. When it's kind of tied together, I think it's, is that right? I don't know. Don't worry. Don't listen to me. What do I know? So we've got a bit of sausage here. Was it sausage? I can smell the garlic actually. That smells quite nice. I'm going to give this a try. So yeah, let's go for it. It's quite solid on the top. Our sausage is quite thick. You can see inside this bit. Shouldn't talk with my mouth full, should I? You see a bit of mayonnaise inside there. Am I tasting any garlic? Yep, okay. I think it's like garlic sausage more than like sausage and garlic. Oh, that's what it says actually on the on the wrapper. This is pretty good. I think you can tell if someone's on a diet because they'll tell you how many rice balls they're eating. So if it's like one rice ball for their lunch, then they're really trying to lose some weight. Unfortunately, I've got 3 today, so I'm going to be carb loading today. I'll go to the gym later. That's good. The mayonnaise is quite well hidden in the middle. Is it garlic mayonnaise? Maybe garlic mayonnaise, or it could be just regular mayonnaise. I'm not sure. Bet you're glad I'm here describing these things for you. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's great. I like that. Nice bit of sort of juicy bit of sausage as well. That's gonna fill you up. Got one more bit before I put it on the side for a bit. I will eat these later. Sorry, I'm gonna be a big pig today. Yep, like that. That's good. I'm gonna give that 8 Pokeballs out of 10. I've just decided my new scale. I'm gonna pop the Pokeballs along the bottom. Yeah, that's a solid starter, I think. I'm not gonna sit here and make you watch while I eat this whole Pokeball, so I'll put that down for now. I'm gonna finish that after the video. Okay. Good thing in Japan, they always give you a little moist towelette to refresh your hands. I did wash my hands beforehand as well. You should really do this before you start, but I'm at home, so I just wash my hands. That's better. Okay, there we go. Right, I'm going to clean up and get ready for the next one. Okay. Okay, great. We're moving on to the second one now. We've got the what's this? The Great Ball. I think in Japanese one it's called a Super Ball. So what's in this one? This is omelette, chicken, and ketchup. Okay, but you can see the omelette on the front there. That yellow is transparent, so you can see the omelette inside. Let's just crack this one open. I was editing my food videos recently. I say crack this open. I always say that so many times. I don't know why. Is that something I used to say a lot? There we go. So it's kind of a different kind of rice ball. You can see the rice is like ketchup rice, and a nice fluffy omelette on top. Looks a bit kind of homogeneous, but it's fine. Rice is a really popular dish in Japan. So it's just rice mixed with something, or it could just be plain rice, and then covered with an omelette. That's kind of really filling and popular dish, especially with kids like that as well. I like it as well. I'm not very good at making on rice. I know the eggs are safe here, but I'm still my British programming has said like sloppy, uncooked egg is a bit dangerous. So I tend to overcook things a bit. So the omelette looks a bit like a baseball glove in the end. So, but this one hopefully doesn't taste like a baseball glove. So let's give it a try. Okay, the ketchup gets used straight away. That's nice kind of fruity taste to kick you off. Fruity, is that right for ketchup? Ketchup's kind of sweet, isn't it? You can sort of see something in the middle there. I'm not sure what's in that. What's this? What does it say? Omelette, chicken, and ketchup. Oh, hang on. There's something in the Japanese part as well. It says kinoko demi. So that's mushroom, Kinoko's mushrooms and demi-glace sauce. I don't know if you have that in England, but they often use it with like Hamburg steak. It's kind of a sweet sauce. I don't know, it's somewhere between, how can you describe demi-glace sauce? It's kind of a, sweet savoury sauce, but it's quite runny as well. It's a bit like that, like brown sauce, I guess, in England, but a bit runnier. A bit more of like a gravy. Yeah, this is good. Can't really get to the middle part yet, but I see that omelette is really nice and fluffy. This kind of holds everything together, but it's not solid. I want to get some of this middle part as well. Let's squish it out. Yeah, there's a mushroom in there. I can say that the middle part's not really getting a lot of strong flavour there. Mostly the ketchup's taking over, but okay, I'll try one more bit. Maybe the filling is a bit one-sided, I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Okay, I can go and get the demi-glace stuff now, that's quite nice. Okay. That's nice, I like that a lot. That might be better than the sausage one, actually. Okay, so I have to give that, excuse me, I'm gonna give that 9 Pokeballs out of 10. It was a great ball, very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna put that aside, I'm gonna finish that later, thank you. That's the omelette rice one. We've got our last one here. What else have we got? This is Ultra Ball, what we say in English, but I think it's Hyper Ball in Japanese. So this is the strongest. This is the strongest of the three. More likely to catch a Pokemon with that. So hopefully we're going to catch something amazing inside. This is pork, egg, and soy sauce. Oh, okay. So this is not just egg, but it's like soft-boiled egg, and I think it's soaked in something as well. So it's been kind of marinated. So that should be quite nice. This rice looks quite brown. I'm not sure what flavour that is. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, apparently you can heat them up. Could I have heated all these up? I've just been eating them cold, but I mean they're still quite nice cold. But okay, I'm going to stop for a minute. I'm going to heat this up for 20 seconds, and then hopefully that'll be even more delicious. So okay, back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. This is all heated up. It's got not heated up completely everywhere. It's kind of got hot spots. That's my cheap microwave. Yeah, okay, let's crack open. I did it again, I said crack open. Let's crack open this Ultra Ball. Oh dear, it's going to be a bit of a messy one, I think. Can I stick it to itself? Wish. Yeah, so you can see the soft-boiled egg in the middle there. Oh, it's going to be messy. Let's open this side, I think, and I can hold the other side. Okay. It's got a nice smell to it, yeah. It's like soy sauce rice or something. Something's good anyway. Let's try this. Miss the egg completely. That rice is nice. I think is that soy sauce rice then? Can't really tell. Yeah, I guess it's cooked in soy sauce. I don't think I've ever made rice like that, but it's quite, it's got, I don't know, sort of a nice sort of roasty taste to it. Trying to get to the middle. I know people get a bit weird about having seaweed on things. That's just Japanese rice balls. You have to just deal with seaweed. Nori, and this is nori. This is like the really thin, crispy things you can get in the supermarkets now in England. That's fine. It doesn't really taste. It's quite salty, but it's not like I don't know. Just the sound of seaweed doesn't sound very nice for British people, I suppose. But yeah, nothing to worry about. There are some seaweed types that I'm not very keen on, but yeah, this nori's not one of them. Right, let's get to the middle. Can I get to the middle? Squeeze this out. That's lovely. I do like a soft-boiled egg. Now, some people hate eggs, but how can you hate eggs? I don't know. It's had omelette as well, so I'm gonna get egg bound. Watch out. Oh, is it? Is this like chicken rice as well? Is it a bit of pork? Oh, there's that. A little bit of meat in there. In the rice, what's that? It's not chicken. It's a bit pork, maybe. Okay, pork and egg and rice. That's a good combination. Oh, it said that in the I've got like short-term memory loss or something because it did say pork in the label. So, okay, one more bite of this. Try and see if I can get as many pieces as I can. Yeah, that's lovely. That feels like a kind of substantial lunch. Having half a boiled egg in there. Boiled egg's good for you? That's protein, right? Not going to get high cholesterol and keel over. Hopefully not. I might do by the end of this because I've had 3 rice balls. But okay, there we go. That was the Ultra Ball. That's the pièce de résistance. I wish I had a few more different Pokemon themed foods to try out. Okay, what should I give that? Well, I think that's better than the omelette one. So I painted myself into a corner a little bit. I have to give that 10 Pokeballs out of 10. We've got a champion. I think they've put them in the right order. So yeah, Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball in that order. Okay, I hope you were interested in those kind of foods. So yeah, please leave a like on the channel if you like that. Leave a comment. What kind of Japanese food do you want to try? Do you want to try these Pokeballs as well? Yeah, please please let me know. That's enough for me today. Then I'm gonna sit down, have a nap, finish off these rice balls as well. So thanks for watching, and yeah, see you again soon. Take care. Bye.